Long time ago, Goblin H was born to a home of large quantity of cave in Goblin Forest with a cat and logs to keep the fire going. There was also garden with good dozen of apples in tree. Young Goblin was wandering. He played a game of stones in 2 colors. Became a champion in Goblin Forest. Then Goblin H traveled to see goblins by lake, mountain goblins and goblins of the river. There was a secret no goblin knew. All places were full of fairies. H experienced joys of travel and games and started looking for a story. Then he saw a new game with many lights, and it asked a question not asked before. Do you believe in destiny? These games were played by many, watched by few. Then Goblins of River introduced game for selection. Goblin H new players, and with better prizes and bigger tournaments. It was exciting. More talking, and there was Super Goblin who went to play musical bell. And first time H saw a fairy not know existed before. Fairy said, "We dance in the sky and want you to look on other side of the river." With magical eye, Goblin H saw the most beautiful of all fairies, who made all diamonds look good. In game of big prizes, Goblin H played at daytime, and the fairies were dancing in the night. Then Champion was in a game of explaining understanding. In game, nobody can win alone. All world watched and started wondering, is he elevated for consideration? When autumn came, they built a bridge across the river. And a fairy said, "If you walk across the bridge, she wants to dance with you." It was stormy. Goblin H chose to return to the forest, seeking a new road. All fairies followed, with bigger game than before. Goblin H was champion again, but alone, towards winter, with only occasional message from a fairy that made H smiling. Snow, wind and ice H went through all that, the sceneries of roughness, and then arriving at the gates of village, he was greeted by a lady who invited him for duration. H saw the jewelry made lady look nice and continued. When spring melted the snow, Goblin H realized he survived the winter by help of elves who knew way forward. With spring returned fairies, and H saw them dancing with elves. When walking in the field, Goblin H observed something so shiny returned, and the river was a gentle form. This time there was a golden bridge. Birds were singing, flowers blossoming on a sunny day. In the moment, H took first step, with his hand shaking on the bridge. All he could think to say was, "Do you believe in destiny?"